Depression followed me from my preteens into adulthood. Therapy gave me tools to manage my symptoms, but that darkness never truly left. Congratulations, you're pregnant. Words I never thought I'd hear after we struggled with infertility. Most days felt sunny, but exhaustion crept in. I can't afford to be sad because I have so much to be grateful for, I told myself frequently. Anxious thoughts surfaced. Will I be a good mom? Will my baby love me? It's a boy. Our beautiful baby was the light I didn't know I needed. Get outside, get some fresh air, people said. They were right, but I wasn't interested. I worried constantly, mostly that my baby would die in his sleep. I watched him every night, barely sleeping while my husband worked overnight shifts. I quit my job after maternity leave. When he got tight, I felt alone, even though people were checking in often. They mostly wanted to know how the baby was and how enjoyable motherhood was. The darkness returned through suicidal thoughts that replayed endlessly. Sometimes smoking helped me ignore it, but other times it made things worse. Therapy, mommy groups, and TV became my coping skills. My son turned 1. We made it. I was finally feeling settled. Within weeks, congratulations, you're pregnant. Oh no, I'm pregnant again? Oh my gosh. I don't want another baby. I'm not qualified. Dying would be so much easier than raising 2 children. I felt guilty about this daily. I cried often during this pregnancy like the last, and would yell at myself to get it together. I didn't want to expose my babies to my sadness. Toward the end of my pregnancy, I started to feel lighter, more prepared. I had my therapist, along with my new and improved coping skills, plus my support system. But the darkness found me again. And this time, with a loud voice, you're going to die. You're better off not being alive. Your family will be just fine without you. At my 6-week postpartum appointment, my assessment was really high. I mentioned my therapist, and the nurse gave me a smile. That darkness became unbearable. I didn't want to kill myself, but staying alive didn't feel like an option. So I texted my doula one day. Her prayers and words were life-saving. I saw my therapist, and she diagnosed me with postpartum depression. Then I saw a psychiatrist who prescribed me antidepressants. I was reluctant, but desperate. The darkness slowly starting to fade, and that voice had quieted. The darkness made an appearance every so often, so we adjusted my medication. And the darkness had finally cleared. My life now is luminous.